Hey guys, Rebecca Eloisa here, and today I have a special video for you. I literally just got off of a call with a potential client. I'm excited. Potential client, somebody who I've been wanting to work with for at least the last 2 years. And they've been doing some pretty amazing things, and I just know that we can take them to the next level. I see their blind spots and I'm like, just hire me. It's a done for you service. I've done it for many others. Let's just do this thing. Pushing that aside, it's a client I've been wanting to work with, but they asked me a question. They asked me a question that I've gotten so many times from different sales calls. And I thought, you know what? This is a great video because I know that there are other entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, new businesses who are asking this same exact question. Do you want to know what the question is? Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Drum roll. Da-da-da-da. I don't know if that's a drum roll. How do I know when to hire a social media manager? I mean, I've done everything myself thus far and we're getting pretty good results. Now let me just say this, the entrepreneurs that are usually asking this question are either solopreneurs, people who have done things on their own and so, haven't set up those systems and processes yet that will really help them scale without burning themselves out. So people who do everything themselves, also people who don't like to relinquish control, people who really value their product and are a little bit nervous or apprehensive to let someone else put their hands on it. So that's usually it. And then another one is the budget. Maybe because they're a new business, they're on a very tight budget or a strict budget. They want to spend their money wisely, and so they're trying to decide, what should I outsource and what should I keep doing in order to save money? I understand, I've been there, I totally know. Even when I first started my business, I was very much in the same boat of when do I outsource to a professional? Right when he was framing that question, I just knew what he was going to ask. And so the first thing I asked him, I had a question and response, and I asked him, I said, sir, I said his name, that's not his name, but sir, what are your goals? Where do you see yourself in 6 months? And he went on to tell me. So I suggest that you ask yourself that question. Where do you see yourself in 6 months? If you see yourself in the same exact place that you are today, maybe grown a little bit or grown at the same rate that you've been growing, and that's what you want, then sure, keep on doing what you're doing. But he answered the question. He actually wanted to triple his income within the next 6 months and reach a bunch of other goals. So basically what I told him was that, okay, so it sounds like you want to grow substantially. You, because you have a podcast and a YouTube channel and you're the host and the business owner, you're booking the talent, everything right now, really essentially, if you want this to grow, you should just be the talent. So you should just be the host and you need to be researching your guests and doing all the learning to share with your audience. Something like social media growth, which isn't your expertise, is something that I highly recommend you outsource because one, it's going to free up a whole lot of your time. Per client, my team and I, we probably spend about 15-20 hours a week per client. So imagine freeing up that time for yourself as a business owner. So I told him, I was like, what could you be doing with that extra time? And he said, wow, we could actually film, instead of one podcast every 2 weeks, we can do one a week, or eventually 2 a week. I could book better guests. I could be better prepared for the interviews. I can actually go after sponsors, which is just ching money, and do a whole bunch of other stuff. Really work on the business side of the business. I told him, I was like, hey, sir, if you're able to do that, imagine how much better your product is going to be if you're able to do that, and then you can outsource the social media. And he's like, okay, cool, that makes a lot of sense. This is how you know you're ready to hire a social media manager, is if one, you are starting to feel burned out because you're wearing too many hats. The second thing that you should know when it comes to whether or not you should outsource social media is it your profession? Is it your expertise? Yes or no? For many people, the answer is going to be no. One thing about a social media manager, a good one, so someone like us, like Canon Digital, is that every single day, I love social media. It's my art. Marketing is my art form, like how some people play piano, other people sing. So I'm up to date to for all the news. So if Instagram comes out with a new update, I'm there. I know what's happening. If Facebook algorithms start to change, if TikTok is down for the day, if Twitter's who knows what, being sold and bought and blah, 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 blah. I am following all the news there, projecting like how it's going to affect my clients and projecting how it's going to affect the type of content that we're putting out. Also, because I have a wide range of clients, starting from people starting at zero who want to, grow their accounts to YouTubers who have over 1.5 million subscribers who really want to smash the competition. It's really not smashing competition. It's really getting their message out to really help the biggest amount of people. I'm able to see what works and what doesn't work in different spaces. And so because I have that existing knowledge, then really, honestly, it 10x's what an unprofessional or someone who's not a professional would be doing. So if you're not a social media professional, you're already burned out in your business or getting there, you're wearing multiple hats, then you should really outsource. And so in the case of my potential client, he was all of the above. He was wearing all the hats. He was starting to get closer to burnout because of that. They were very close to hitting getting monetized, but it was just very slow. Those last couple hours were coming very slow. He just didn't have time to really make a strategy on how to promote this thing. And so I just by looking at his accounts, because I'm a professional, I literally check everything out while we're on the call, and I can say, okay, these tweaks need to be made, and they are going to really boost your business. I can tell you that already. No guarantees, but just what I've seen with every single one of my other clients, these tweaks will boost their business. The important thing is that within your business, you want to know when to outsource something out. And when it comes to social media, I highly recommend hiring a professional and making sure that they're very clear on your vision of what you like, and they listen to what you say, and they also have experience with other clients. Let me just say, a good social media manager is not cheap, but it is a good investment. Write this down. Hire someone who is going to make you more money. So if you're selling a product, make sure that they know that you need them to sell enough product that will cover the expense that they their expense. So for me, for example, I have my retainer, and with this potential client, he's already making money, and I was like, okay, well, it's gonna be X amount of money, and so our goal is to get you to this level of monetization, making this much, so that my retainer doesn't come out of your pocket, but it really comes out of the surplus that's coming into your business. So you want to choose a social media manager or digital marketer who has that in mind, who is very budget conscious and isn't just there to take money and post posts that frankly don't work. If you are interested in hiring a social media marketing agency, I highly recommend you check us out, Kona Rise Digital. Click the link in the description box to book a consultation call with us, and go ahead and give my channel a follow, subscribe, hit the thumbs up button, and let me know what other type of free content and information you'd like to receive. Alrighty guys, this was great. I had to just jump on here and tell you about Sir. I might have a new client by 3 p.m. today. Okay, bye.